Hello, everybody. This is Greg29407 with our first episode of City Skylines. I've been playing this game off and on for the last few years, and it's a lot of fun. I wanted to finally go ahead and do something like that on my video streams. So, if you don't know, City Skylines is a lot like the SimCity games, if you ever played those. I first started playing SimCity 1 on the Super Nintendo system back in 1989. So I went through 1, 2, 3, and 4, as well as the 2013 less than successful version of it. City Skylines is kind of their spiritual successor to that. It's more advanced in a lot of ways, and it's much more focused on creativity rather than the managing a city type thing. You may remember SimCity always had a lot of managing things and meeting certain criteria for, or else you'd be voted out of office as mayor. This is a little bit more on the creative side. So here's our map. We're using the Murky Coast map. It's called. They give us the name of Springfield. I didn't think to change that. We have $70,000 to play with, and we have this nice little area to carve out. As you can see, here's the overall. Well, it's bigger than this. This is our immediate area, and we have this freeway that comes along here. There's a railroad line over this way, and eventually we'll be able to click on the button to see the natural resources. I do know that this is a nice big forestry area here for if we want to do a woodland industry. There's some farming possibilities up here. There's oil over here, and there's ore over in that way. So a lot of things to do. On this particular map, though, I have an idea of what I want to do. I want to have like a starburst there. I want to have like a big roundabout right here, and then have this come this way, and it'll like 6 different shootouts from this thing. And those will be like main roads. And then within that, we'll have like neighborhoods and things like that. Let me show you what we've got, which mods I'm using right now. So I've got Daylight Classic, so we have nicer lighting and everything. I like that. No fires because I've got all the disasters turned up. I don't want to do that. Unlimited Trees mod, so we can do a lot of planting and not have to worry about running out. No radioactive desert. That just means that if we have some trees that are located next to our industry areas, they're not going to get all ratty looking and died and that kind of thing. Find road anarchy and move it are going to allow us to do some customizing of our roads and things, move things around a little bit more than the base game allows you to do. 81 tiles. We can actually buy all 81 tiles and make it this entire map, although we won't do that. I got the presidential edition of road adjustments so we can do better roads. I got rid of all the clouds and fog so we can see a lot better, it's a lot clearer. Hide it. The main thing I'm using for hide is to hide the chirpy, that irritating little thing at the top. And Find Road tool is also to help us out with our roads and stuff. Later on, we can bring in some other things such as different buildings and things like that, but that's what we got for now. So let's get started with this. What I want to do, first of all, I got on pause so we get a good start. We got $70,000 to play with, and it goes fast. So let's start off with some of our roads. And the only road thing that I have right now that I can do is this little thing, and I don't want to do that yet, so I'm just going to lay that, and now open that up so I can now get rid of this. And now we can connect our roads. All right, let's go ahead and do this. And I think I want to get the starburst, the big roundabout, to be up around that rock. Let's make our one-way roads to get to the freeway in here. I think I'm going to turn this whole little thing right here into a park. So if we do a big circle right here, then we can have a road coming off down here, and a road going off up here, and a road going straight up, and a road off here, and a road off here. So let's see. Let's go up a little bit more. And then down a little bit more. Okay. All right. Let's connect this. Now, I'm going to go over this. I'm going to go over 11. So if I do this, notice that there's a little blue line to the right of where I am at right now. That shows 10 units. That's 10 units right there. I'm going to go over 11 units right about there. I'm going to curve this up. Should be 11 there. Now I'm going to go up 12 units. And bring this back around to the middle. There. And then 12 units. Bring that back down here. And then 11 units. And I'm doing 11 because it's, that's right. Oh, no, that was a mistake. $11 because of this little thing. It's a little bit off. 11. There we go. Okay, so I got a nice little loop. Now, in order to save money, I am going to go ahead and go up this way. And I do know from practice on this on my laptop when I was on a business trip, I want to go about $3,200 worth of road up. So whatever that works out to be. 3,200. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all the 6 roads coming off, or not including the one-way ones, off this starburst $3,200 off. And then I'll connect all those with a round road kind of thing, and it'll be double roads and stuff like that. So, and I did it as a one-way. Oops, I did not want to do that. So I will overwrite these. We're going to spend more money doing this. Okay. All right, so that takes care of that. Now, I also need to do one of these roads. I'm going to go this one off here, and it's going to come down this way. Eventually, I'm going to connect it over to here. Something like, I don't want to connect it yet, but I'm going to go to about right. I'm going to go 3,200. All right. Great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that and come down this way. I want to put my industrial area down here. I'm going to page up. 2, 3. Oh, we're going to back it up a little bit. Okay. Over the highway. Yes, and then back down. 1, 2, 3. How's that going to look if I go this way? It's a little bit. Let's go a little bit farther. Eventually, we'll have this road go this way. Okay. Parallel. Okay, so let's do. I don't want to get this thing way off right away. Come on, let me do it. Okay. All right. So let's do a little bit of zoning. First of all, let's put in some roads up here for our neighborhood. Originally, I'm going to have a road coming off like this, so I don't want to interfere with that. Let's see here. So I want this road to eventually go up. No, that's this thing over here. So I'm looking at something like that. 32. Okay. All right, so let's lay in some neighborhood roads. I'm going to have them come off of this road. These starburst roads are going to be limited access roads. Eventually, I'm going to make these double-sized roads with trees and be really nice. I'm going to have some space on each side so I can put in like a monorail connecting everything, or maybe a bunch of high-priced office buildings, that kind of thing. So I don't want this road to connect to this road except for in very limited areas. So I'm going to have this neighborhood come off of here, but I'm not going to have it really connect to anything. Okay. So we'll do a few streets in here. That's going to be the top of the road right there, isn't it? So let's go to here. This is the main top. This is going to connect. This thing will eventually connect over to here. Okay, so let's go ahead and zone some of this for housing. I'm going to keep that off the main road again. Like this. Sometimes what I'll do when I'm starting a new city, I kind of have a general idea what I want to do. And I just kind of let it flow and just see where it goes. But this time I actually have a set idea about what I want to do. And that sometimes makes things more difficult. But I don't know well enough to actually do like a bunch of measurements and stuff. That seems like it'd be a little less than fun to everything all measured out perfectly. So I'm just going to kind of wing it and see how it goes. All right, that looks good. Okay. Now, I'm going to connect this road to this road so that you don't have to like leave the town if you come down this way, because I'm going to make this area my little commercial area, starting commercial area. I don't want to go up to the roundabout. And then my industrial, let's start it. Just do a little to start off with. Okay, now we only have $42,000, which seems like a lot, but we got to do our power and water. Now, for power, let's use these windmill things, and it's a good spot up here. But it's close to my town, and to have noise pollution. Let's go down here where it's supposed to be close to the coast, and a lot farther away from our town, and close to where our water stuff's going to be. So let's put in 2 of these. Yeah, that was expensive. All right, and let's also, for water, we need 2 inputs and 2 outputs. The inputs will come up higher here. We'll put them close to our electricity, and then 2 outputs for sewer. Now here's the thing. We need to connect water pipes, and we need to connect electrical cables to all of our town. Do not ever forget to connect electric power to the sewer. I just made that mistake, and I had to start the whole city over again. I ran out of my money. I had used up all my money, and no one had any sewer. And it's like, I'm out of money. I can't connect sewer. I'm done. My city was already dead. So that was dumb on my part. So let's start off with some sewer lines here. We're going to try and be as cognizant of our budget as possible. Everything's connected to water. Now, electricity. You got $9,000 left. All right. Okie doke. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. And then okay. As soon as we turn this thing on, we're going to start going through our costs. We can't adjust our budget yet because we don't have enough people. Until you have 460 residents in your town, you can't adjust your budget or anything else, so you're kind of stuck. So this is going to have to work for us. We've got all of our water stuff connected to electricity. Everything's connected to water. All right, let's see. Let's connect this whole thing just in case. That. Let's connect this whole thing. Just in case. You know, see, we lost a little spot there. We can get rid of that later if we need to. And, all right. Let's turn it on and see what happens. We should see houses start first. I'm going to speed this thing up a little bit. There we go. We got some houses coming in. They're popping up. Notice our dollars are going way down, way down. No one's moved in yet. They're still constructing. We're now in negative dollars, so we can't do anything in here. We got 52 people, 62. No business or anything else yet. Oh, here we have a couple of businesses starting to come in. We can save our money on some of our electrical lines here soon. Let's watch these houses go. There we go. Look at that. Carving out of the woods. Carving out of the woods. $126 people. Good, good, good. We got some businesses coming in. Up, look at this. Got some industrial. This is all powered up. Thank goodness for that. And it says we need more industrial. All right, let's see what we got here. All righty. Let's give them some more industrial. Now, what I'm hoping to do, this is the dirty industry that you always have. What I'm hoping to do is replace this with, eventually we're going to go over here by this square right, this area right here is all perfect for forestry industry. We have oil under here, and over on this side is some ore. We have a nice railroad track over here too, so we can buy this square and then this square, and we can start doing some really nice industry. All right, we have 193 residents. Looking for some more housing. Yeah, I've also turned on realistic housing, realistic population. Realistic population makes sure that we don't have weirdo stuff. In the base game, if you play this, what happens is, we keep going. In the base game, what will happen is you'll see like a house like this, and it'll say like there are 5 families living in there, 5 households. Like, why are there 5 households in one house? And you got like all these kids and parents and stuff like that. And the whole game is like that. Like, let's see, this one, yeah, one household. That's a normal single-family home is a single family in it. But if you ever look at the base game, housing has a lot of families living in the same houses together. But then when you look at like, if you ever look at office space in the game, you'll see like a skyscraper, you know, a 50-story skyscraper, and it says number of workers, 35 people. It's like, why is that? So it's just kind of weird. So the realistic population puts one family in a single house. Sometimes you have some duplexes. We'll have that, or you can have apartment buildings more. But a single office building has several hundred people working there. So it's more realistic. The downside is you have to build a lot more residential as opposed to commercial and industrial. So it makes it a little bit more difficult, especially early on, because you're laying out taking up so much land with more and more housing and stuff. So it throws your numbers off a little bit, but it makes sense. Not enough workers, so we do need more people. I'm going to slow this down. We have 319 people. We are almost at the first level. I don't have any money, though. So when we hit 460, let's see, 460. When we hit 460, then we will be able to adjust taxes and loans, use garbage, healthcare, education. We'll wait on those two a little bit. So it says that it wants a lot more residential. Well, I can't really do that right now. I could zone some more stuff. I could zone on the street right now. Yeah, I probably need to do that. Eventually, I will get rid of that. I don't know if I really want to do that right now. Let's see. Can I bulldoze anything? Yes, I can bulldoze these lines here. I don't need them. So now those housing get a little bit bigger. So this will be eventually widened to a 4-lane road. I'll have space on either side. I might go ahead and, yeah, okay. I'm going to temporarily zone these for housing. So I can't build roads right yet. But I will eventually get rid of those. 327. Need more workers. This probably need more customers. Not enough workers. So there's a big thirst. So I can build these roads farther out here. Not getting to this road, but fairly close. And then this thing will eventually go like that. Negative 7,000. Come on. Get rid of these. Do that just in case. All right, so we will wait until we hit the 460 mark. We'll be right back. And here we are. We reached a population of 460. Taxes and loans. All right, that's good. Let's go ahead and put this on hold. We got a little bit of cash, so we can do some more road work. I should go ahead and connect these two roads up here. Let's see. So we can now do some school work. Let's also see. We still can't look at our resources yet. Okay. So we had this. Let's see, our power is looking perfect. Water, of course, we don't have that many people. They're not using that much stuff. We have nice little neighborhoods in here. We got just a handful of blocks. Let's see how this is going to look. If we try our road work. So within this, I guess I can go ahead and connect this too. This is eventually going to be a bigger road as well. But I am going to have connections to this road though. right now, what I need is housing. Let's do a little bit of it's ugly. Let's do this. Let's go do a little dead end there. All right, let's get these zoned. Again, I'm going to try and keep that off the... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter there on that road. I am going to widen that eventually, though. So, yeah, just keep it off of there. Let's see. Okay, there's a power line still there. I guess we still need that for right now, but eventually we can get rid of this. Have a little bit more room there. Alrighty, let's see. What else we have? Do we want to put anything along here? I think it should be a double road too, but I don't have enough amount for that. See, this one right here takes 4,600 people before we can get this road. And on this one, again, 4,600. That's going to be where we can get a lot of our nice roadways and things. So the question is, do I want to go ahead and zone all this stuff, knowing that I'm just going to eventually put in a bigger road? Yeah, I think we can go ahead and do that. Let's say that will be the first part of our urban renewal. Let's get this, because right now we just need a huge amount of residential. Alrighty. In fact, we can put some residential over here too on the same thing. All right, so let's turn this back on and see what happens. There they go. There they go. So we got that spoke. So eventually we'll do this all the way around like this. And then I'm going to do like an across thing this way. Eventually we'll buy the square too, and this will be like this. And then we'll go out from there. We're going to have farther and farther out. I don't know what happens after we get our big circle. I do know we're going to have our some forestry down here and stuff like that, and we'll use all these railroads and things. But that is it. That is the first phase of this project. We've got a nice little city going, 467. They're still building. Oh, I don't have water pipes. Oops. I need water pipes. Yeah, that would help out. Try to be as efficient with these water pipes as possible. I'm going to put them where we need them. Every time you hit a new thing, like we just hit that hamlet thing, we got more money. That's how we went to positive figures. All right, let's see. There we go. And our population starts going up pretty good. All right, so that's going to do it for this first episode. We'll see you next time. We'll continue adding on to our city and start to build this whole thing out. Until next time, this is Greg29407 saying arrivederci. We'll see you next time.